Hey everybody, this is the Sliders Review, and I'm here today to talk to you about His Dark Material Season 3, Episode 2, The Break. So Will is on his way trying to find Laura, and he's accompanied by that one angel. And so with this episode, we have Lord Asriel. He has brought like a fairy person to that one general, and like they're talking about their plan of attack and this and that and the authority, and how nothing, he must stop at nothing to destroy this one person of the authority, this one fallen angel. I forget his name. I'm not quite sure who this fallen angel is. Most likely, most people would probably assume is Lucifer. However, from what I've read, it says something about this one person believes that he's a deity. So some people believe, because this has to do with anti-religion and Christ, stuff like that, some people think it might be God or something like that. I'm not really sure. This whole his dark material stuff is really new to me. And so much of it goes over my head, and I'm still trying to figure it out. And it's very, very complex and confusing and stuff. And I've never read the books. And so I'm just having to piece together from what I'm seeing on TV and also what I'm reading online and stuff. And so all of a sudden, you see these sparks in the air. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, it must be angels fighting. And he confirmed it and stuff. There's two angels fighting. And so they both crash land on the ground. And one is dying. The one that is dying is the one that we saw in episode 1. And when he starts to die, his companion, that's what Will, is starting to feel it and stuff. And so Asriel has no idea which angel is good, which one is bad. They suspect one might be an archangel and one might be another and stuff. And so he realizes at some point which is which. So they take the bad one captive, and he talks to the one that's still alive for now. And he tells him, I have a message for you and everything. And there's a boy. I've told him to come find you. And he is a bearer. And then, he is the bearer of the knife. And the knife is the only thing in creation that can destroy that one evil entity they all want to stop. And that the boy will come to you as soon as he finds a girl named Laura. And so Asriel, he has to tell this general dude, who Laura is and who all this other stuff is, because he hasn't really explained. He tells him Laura is his daughter, and that, there's a prophecy she might be Eve, but he doesn't really believe that and everything. And so he'll do whatever it takes, even use his daughter as bait. And the general dude's just kind of how can you do this? She's your daughter and everything. And he's all you saw the way your daughters are when they had their soul kind of ripped from them and stuff. This will happen to many more if I don't stop this dude. And so he tells them of the magisterium, the authority and everything like that. And so the general, it almost seems like he's having second thoughts, but he doesn't. And so Lord Asriel, man, this dude is gung-ho. He will do whatever it takes. And he keeps talking about how, oh, even though my daughter is with Marissa and everything, she can handle herself and blah, blah, blah. And he's not concerned at all for his daughter. This dude just sucks and everything. But since this dude has been experimenting with dust and everything, he created a containment unit that can hold something like an angel. And he has encrypted with dust. He turns it on. It's basically a torture device. And the angel is in beyond agony. And so Lord Asriel's demon told him to stop it because it's too much for that angel. Now, Lord Asriel's demon, the snow leopard, is voiced now by a new actress this season, because sadly, Helen McCoy, she passed away from cancer. Helen McCoy is best known for playing Draco Malfoy's mother in the Harry Potter series. And so, like, at some point in time, he is told that, the Magisterium is headed towards, like, Marissa because they're trying to capture her. And of course, they're going to capture Laura. So he opens up, like, a portal to a different dimension to the one Laura's in. And he heads in that weird flying device. And he goes. The person who told him that is his little fairy friend. And because she was like, or she or he, I'm not really sure what it is, was spying on the Magisterium and stuff. And so Will, he is, like I said before, on his way to, like, Laura. Now, the angel companion that he is with is pissed off. He's all like, this is all your fault. And you took me from my, like, companion. And this would have never happened. I told you to come and blah, 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 and stuff like that. And, Will tells him, like, like, I'm sorry and everything, but, like, it ain't his fault. But, but he still is going to help Will, like, find Laura. So they go on the island and they find that little deaf girl. And the angel appears in front of her. And he's able to communicate with her and stuff. And the little girl, she's worried for Laura and everything because she doesn't trust Marissa no more. So she has this special type of leaf that can, like, wake a person from, like, the sleeping potion that Marissa has. So Will sneaks into the house thinking Marissa is gone, but she appears out of nowhere because she said there's tons of tunnels in the house. And it's there they have a very long chat. And so she's in a very somber mood and talking about how, like, she figured Will will find her and all this other crap. Now, I don't understand how she got to that other dimension unless she passed through, like, a portal she found. Because there are a bunch of them that are still open from the old, like, knife bearers and stuff. And so she keeps talking about how, like, she understands he cares for Laura and all this other stuff. And, like, she's thankful he's here to help protect them. And, and she doesn't believe in the prophecy about the whole Eve thing and all this and all that. And so, like, she tells Will, she promised that, she just wants to protect Laura. That is her daughter. And he's all like, can you protect her? And all you do is drug her. And she's all like, the reason why she drugs her is simple, is because Laura hates her and everything. And as long as she's asleep, then Laura can't hate her. And, the only reason why she hates that woman, because that woman, first of all, lied to her. Second of all, attacked her and hurt her and everything. And then, tried to kill Roger and then killed her other friend. And so much, like, other stuff, So, of course, that girl hates her, man. The woman is evil. And so, like, all of that crap is basically, like, part her, like, fault and Lord Azrael's fault and all kind of stuff. And so, but Will, for whatever reasons, all like, all right, since I know Laura is safe, I'm now finna give the knife to Lord Azrael. And Marissa's all like, you can't. You gotta stay here and protect us and everything. And he's all like, nah, you just keep her here and everything, and I'll go take the knife. He can fight the battle, and I'll come back for y'all, blah, blah, blah. So she lets him leave. He later heads back and sneaks back in using the power of the knife because the Magisterium is headed towards the house. Marissa is, running out of options. So she has her monkey bash her in the head with a boulder. And she lies to one dude talking about, the boy, he took Laura and blah, blah, blah. And I tried to fight him, blah, blah, blah. Of course, he doesn't believe her. And so, like, he's all like, talking about, like, I'm going to take the girl and I'm going to take you because he has orders to bring them back to the Magisterium so they can be executed and stuff. And so she's begging him, like, just let her and her daughter leave. And then all of a sudden, Will bops him in the head. And she's all thankful. And she's all like, oh, Will, I knew you would come back and save us. So she has literally lost it. And Will's all like, I'm taking Laura, but you can stay here. So he wakes her up using that special leaf. And so like she's all like, no, you have to like take me with you and everything. He's like, you get back. So he's starting to open a portal and everything. And then the strangest thing happens. Marissa is trying to manipulate him and trying to like not make him focus. And she's all like, a mother would do anything for their child. But what about your mother, Will? And so she keeps bringing up his mother, distracting him because she knows the situation his mother is in. And so he is unable to focus to open the portal. And as he's trying to focus, he's trying to sound her out, but struggle and force himself to open the portal. And then it breaks. The knife, the subtle knife shatters. I'm like, holy crap. Like, what is he gonna do now? He's supposed to use this to go to different dimensions and also to help kill the what's the thing. And so Marissa, she's pissed. She's all like, you broke the knife. He's all like, no, I didn't. You broke it because you kept distracting me. And stuff. And so then she's starting to walk towards him, but then she's knocked out. It's the fairy thing. Like, it stunned her and everything. It told Will, like, to hurry up and get out of there as fast as you can. So he runs out with Laura, but, like, she's, like, very like delirious and drained. And when she was trying to come to, like she kept telling her mom to like, just let me go, like just leave me alone. So they go outside and Yorick is just like tearing apart the magisterium. He's just ripping them to shreds, tossing them around. That bear can fight. And so you're probably wondering, where's the angel at? Why isn't he helping? Well, he's so pissed at Will, he decided, all right, you're at the house now, I'm ditching you. And the dude literally leaves and everything. And so Laura and, Will, they are on the boat. And they get like, well, no, I don't think they're on the boat. Oh, no, they're somewhere. And they hightail it. But wherever they hightail it to, they're like, camping out. And they're far, far, far away. And they can't travel through dimensions. And I don't know what Yorick is doing. And so Laura, at some point, Will's asleep, but she wakes up a little bit. And then she grabs Will's hand and she holds it in a very romantic bonding kind of way. Because these two are literally falling in love with each other. It's even to the point where Pan hopped into Will's jacket as they escape. Because, a demon is not supposed to let nobody touch them because it will bring pain to the person they're connected to. But in season 2, for whatever reason, Pan just wanted to like touch Will and everything. And so like Laura is still having the dream of Roger and everything. And she keeps screaming and calling out to him as like, she's in that dream because she can't find him and stuff. Now, Roger, man, everybody is getting older now. He's taller. He looks older. His voice is deep. It's like, man, how many years has passed since the first season? So Lord Asriel, he shows up at the house and he finds Marissa and stuff. And so even though there wasn't much action in this show, or actually in this episode, it was still a lot of cool stuff that happens. And I do wonder now what's going to happen with the knife. Now, Mary shows up and Mary goes to like another dimension where she sees 2 women dressed in the same fatigues as that one general dude that Lord Asriel is trying to recruit. And she said something about like a lot of her their people had left and they stayed here and this and that. And she asked, how did you travel here? And she's all like, well, it's a long story, but these sticks somehow helped her in her like travels through like dimensions. I don't understand it. It's not explained because I thought she was supposed to make some type of amber spyglass to in order to like find portals and stuff. At least that's what I read online. So the next episode should be coming out by 2 a.m. on Monday and everything. So I'm probably not going to stay up and watch it. I'll watch it probably next day. But man, I'm really hoping this season Herb picks up because I want to see that battle. I hope it's going to be epic. Alrighty. Well, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.